What?
It's Squidward.
What are you talking about?
Stab Hitler. Hitler dabbed him.
A Jap.
just saying that this is our second try recording. Just
Yeah,
saying.
I know. I kind of heard the click.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Surprisingly, you heard the click this time. This is like the third time doing it to me.
Technically, it's the fourth because this is the second attempt.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so this is the second attempt of this episode. We have some urban legends, and yeah,
Yeah, I don't think we're going to say the rant. Basically, we did a job for 12 hours, got paid like a fourth of what we were promised, and it was jacked because we had to watch their bratty ass kids. That's about it.
I wasn't there. Thank God.
I think,
Thank Hitler. Dabbing Hitler.
dabbing
Squidward.
Hitler.
I think Loki because the name of the Odin, the Thor, and the Loki praise whatever they do.
You should probably take the mask off your mouth. That way you don't sound like you're choking dick.
Okay, first up is my name. Never mind. We decided we're not talking about them.
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. We have, just so this isn't my handwriting that it's written in, it's Thief's. So, like, if I stutter in some of these parts, it's because I can't. It's not that his handwriting sucks, it's that I can't read other people's
Sure.
handwritings besides mine.
Jap is illiterate.
I was also writing with a very dull pencil.
You asked for that pencil.
I asked for that specific brand of pencil.
Just saying it corresponds with the crown because it's a royal graphite pencil, and they are the best.
He had like 4 of them, and he hands me the dull one.
I had like a bajillion of them in that jar, so I didn't know. It was random.
Okay, well that's on you then.
And I was actually up the chance. Anyways, the first one it's from Delaware, and it's called Fort Delaware.
Fortnite.
Fuck you.
Really shitty game.
Yeah.
I know it's brought people together, but
I don't really like Battle
not
Royale
in the right
games.
way.
Yeah.
Battle Royale games are
LEA,
just
I
I
kind of...
mean, I fucks with PUBG, but
PUBG can be fun sometimes to friends, baby.
you gotta have friends.
You have
if
to
you
have
play
friends.
it alone, you're doing it wrong.
If you play it alone, you are a nobody. And
If you play it alone, okay, just hear me out. If you play it alone,
kill yourself.
Whoa.
That's no.
much.
Like I'm saying, man, I lost my train of thought.
If you play it alone,
Yeah, but I had something. I was actually gonna say something this time.
Anywho's, Fort Delaware, it's used to store Confederate prisoners, said to have 2,700 prisoners haunt the prison.
If you play it alone, you have that good old gaming disorder.
oh yeah. Apparently, we're all mentally disabled.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry guys.
Where's my
Bad
sticker?
news. Gamers are disabled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry guys.
If
We're all disabled now.
So as of
So
right,
does that mean I can get one of those like disabled things, get disabled parking, right?
that's why I just mentioned.
Yo,
You're
does that
always-
mean I could ride the rascals around Walmart and not get in trouble?
Look, I just want to say, you keep pitching ideas I pitched. Come on. I just said.
Jap will unknowingly listen to something that Thief says and then turn around and
Okay.
says it as his idea.
No, it's because I actually think of it. I just don't pay attention to whatever you say. Because
I literally
it goes
just
right over my head.
I just pitched the idea. Okay, I'm like, does that mean
Anyways.
we get parked close in the cool spots with a little sticker and flag and everything?
Yeah, I didn't hear what.
All I care about is getting the damn rascal at Walmart. Ride one of them damn things.
Rascal Racing.
That sounds fun.
What the fuck is this? Addy CN?
Yeah, Addie CN. That's a motel
You know, with the rooms,
and the bathtub.
What is?
the ghost fucking in the bathtub.
Okay, yeah. This one's nice, but a plumber fucking or something.
Yeah, right. He just
Plumber fucking
whipped
or
it out and
something.
went straight into the pipe.
Dude, that's what the pipe is.
That's the thumping.
That's
he's
the
trying he's just trying to get it off his penis. Just ding, ding.
So it's a plumber who got his dick stuck in a pipe.
Like you guys remember in American Pie band camp when he got his dick stuck in the oboe?
Mhm.
One time at band camps.
I took a flute of my
I was gonna say deck of cards, but okay.
That's not deck of cards.
That's because you only know.
That's
He
'cause
only
I only
knows
know
the
the bridge.
parody.
The parody from
You've never seen American Pie?
Nope.
Wait, none of
We
them are
can't
just
be
not band
friends.
camp.
Have you seen any of the American Pies?
No.
I'm sorry, Jap will no longer be a reoccurring character on the podcast. It would just be me and Thief from now on.
Does anyone want to sign up for a new editing position?
Yes, we don't pay, but we'll pay you in laughs. Unless you can redeem yourself. What's the best cartoon of 2001 and 2004?
Teen Titans.
I don't really know exactly what times it came out. Pretty sure this came out a little bit before that. Probably Scooby Doo.
No.
Yeah.
Either Courage the Cowardly Dog or Teen Titans.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
What about Ed, Ed, Ed?
Ed, Ed and Eddie was my shit, though.
Okay,
yeah,
guys.
it's either Ed, Ed and Eddie or Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Scratch the original plan. We're going to talk about some old cartoons for a
Okay,
second.
let me
Wait,
finish
hold on,
the
hold on.
Addie Cian. It has a mysterious shaking bathtub in room. It just says room 1. Room 6, eerie organ music with.
With no organ.
Oh. Yeah, no and organ are kind of connected, so it looks like Nurgen.
Where did you get the where did you get the E there? Nurgen? It wasn't even Norgan. It's Nurgen.
Nurgen room.
That sounds like a really shitty German toaster
What the
strudel.
fuck is this supposed to be?
Oh,
It's like an F without the little like second line.
What
is
are we
that?
looking at?
Is that roof?
Roof.
No, that's roof.
You gave me the ball pencil, you piece of garbage.
Heard Kurt Abby's footsteps.
People heard Kurt Abby's footsteps.
I
in the room.
still don't know how they knew whose footsteps it was.
Because it's Addie Cian.
And? Addie Cian what? What's she saying?
They knew it was. They heard Kurt Addie's footsteps. They knew it was that person because it's the Addie Cian.
But that could have been my great grandma thief up there.
Grandma thief. That sounds like someone's just walking around jacking grandmas. Thank God it's not grandpa's.
I don't know, man. Hermaphrodites.
Oh, true. Back then,
Okay.
I thought they were killed.
So has a mysterious shaking bathtub that's totally not caused by a plumber with his dick stuck in a pipe.
Now, is it because the pipe was too thin, or was he having too much fun?
His dick was too big.
Maybe he mistaken super glue for lube. I've done that with a. Oh, never mind. Can't do that.
Pennsylvania. 7 Gates of Hell. Did I say Pennsylvania?
Oh, which state?
What?
Hey, there you go. We're starting the what counter.
Okay. 7 Gates of Hell. Said to be an old
Are you sure
mental.
it's not 7? I mean 8.
Said to be an old mental institution, and Gates. I can't read that. Gates. What?
Were put up.
Gates were put up to keep the inmates in and let them die.
Hey, I think we need like Jack to go back to the kindergarten or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Learn basic
I
math.
actually have a really good, reading level. Handwriting wasn't shit.
No, it's a better
Anyways.
reading level. Thief. College reading level.
That's
Hey, guess what? I don't have a reading level because I don't read.
That's actually
very
what my
much.
reading level was. It was called reading level.
When?
When? Since 8th grade. Because that's when I got out of those classes, whatever I was in the reading.
I don't know.
I
Anyways,
threw up my mouth a little bit.
That's gross.
It was. Tastes like pizza, Sprite. And
anyways,
Acres.
Bus to Nowhere. This is also still in the Pennsylvania whatever thing. Bus to Nowhere picks up passengers who have what the fuck does that say? Incurable hopelessness.
Basically, yes.
Basically, if you're sad and alone, you're gonna die.
Or go on a bus. And then get off happy.
Okay,
Yay,
so
fun trip.
Yo, that's just Snoop Dogg's tour bus. You get on the bus all sad, get off really happy.
So I just want to toss it
That's
there.
just weird,
I'm the only one that really researched this, well, like that specific one. And so basically, what happens is you get on the bus, right? You get on a bus because you see it, and it's like a white bus. It has nothing on it, and you have to chase after it.
Why would you get in a white bus? That's like the molester crap. Why do you get in a white van that's plain?
Stop yelling.
Okay, sorry.
We're 2
Anyways.
feet away. Maybe like 5.
About 3.
I'm bad
Anyways,
at measurements.
okay, can I continue with the
Can
thing?
you Cthulhu?
Yeah, can I Cthulhu, please? Fuck life, I just want to be Cthulhu. Anyways, but
I'd be okay with it.
why would you just get into a white random ass bus?
No, you got
Like,
to
you
chase
wouldn't think-
after it, and the bus decides if
It's
you're
like chasing
worthy of
after a
getting on.
molester van. Why would you
It's
do
like, come
that?
rape me.
Because-
Oh, we can't say it.
No, because okay, I'm not saying it's a good idea, but like what happens is they let you in, like they decide if you're worthy of getting
Yeah,
in.
the molester
But
would let
shut
you
the
in
fuck
too.
up. And then once you're on, you can be on there for weeks, you can be on there years, and they let you off where you're supposed to be with no more worries. Okay.
Okay, but a molester van lets you in, look at your titties, and they're like, "Yeah, you worthy."
Okay.
What if they
First
let you
off,
on?
we're three.
You got nice titties for a
We're-
little boy. and they let you
Okay,
on.
first off, we're three guys here,
Not a
and
girl, not a
two
girl,
of the
not a
three
girl.
of us have like bigger tits than I want to say like a majority of. We're not talking about this right now, but we don't. One of us isn't as bad. Okay, obviously we've got the double D's that are not
Bitch,
Oh.
we
boys.
have an A cup.
I slimmed down quite a bit, so I don't really have any.
I got tits like a preteen girl.
Define preteen.
Guys want to see?
No.
Everybody saw your tits earlier
Save
when
that
you
for the
flashed
bloopers.
us.
I'm just going like,
Guys, imagine we had like a webcam. Just hey, we don't care. Put
Yeah,
your-
the webcam would just be him flashing these tits.
Guys,
So-
we're gonna get demonetized.
we're not even monetized to get
Oh,
demonetized.
true. Bro, we need to get you some like tassels. And...
What are tassels? Actually, do I want to know what a tassel is?
So basically, you
You know that little suction cup thing you have on your desk?
put it on your tit, and it has like little like strings coming off, and then it's called tit tassel, and it like swings around.
I'll go
Nice,
and make mine
so
just
can I-
like spin so fast it just take off.
So
Okay,
can I
but
just
like-
like leash you with it? Like, like you know, have you watched that fucking pony thing? It was like people dress up as ponies on that
Furries?
convention. No, ponies.
It's like a My Little Pony.
Specifically.
Bronies.
No, not even bro. No, I guess kind of brownies. What is a brony exactly? Is it
It's-
especially? Is it especially
It's
like
specifically dudes.
Specifically grown dudes who watch My Little Pony. Or anybody above the age of like 3.
So it's My Little Pony, not just people like grown men who like ponies. It's
My
specifically
Little Pony.
Specifically My Little Pony.
Okay, then no, they're just fucking weirdos. Anyways,
So they dress up as normal horses.
yeah,
Okay,
they're just
now-
dressed up as
Hey,
normal
now,
horses.
That's the only time they can have a horse.
And then like they get other
wait.
men dressed up as horses as they're like as dressed up as
This
horses
sounds
to
like
get
a
pulled
fucking
around.
furry convention.
And then they fuck.
But hold on, I have a
they're
very
just
hold on,
horses.
but this is very important. Is it like a 2-man horse costume or a 1-man horse
It's a
costume?
1-man horse costume. They stand on
Either a
legs.
one-man horse costume,
Like it's not two, like
No,
one's
because then
just
one's
like-
just going to be
and not all of
getting
them are men either.
So it's female. So it's a furry convention.
But it's just ponies. Like it's not other.
Okay, so it's
features.
furries, but ponies.
It's a pony convention.
That just sounds like a damn horse track race.
Why
That's
are we
what it is,
talking
they
about
race each
childhood
other.
TV shows.
They race each other dressed in pony costumes.
They race. Do you bet on them too?
Probably.
Like good old. I don't know. Who's that there in the yellow? Oh, you mean Lightning McThunder? And then you're gonna be saying like, well,
Yeah.
that just ain't right because lightning comes before thunder, and it should be thunder lightning. Because every time I've seen thunder, I heard it.
Anyways,
I do.
yeah, bus to nowhere. You don't want to get on that
Bus-
molester train.
Busted nowhere.
Just randomly
Yeah,
bored
anything
during the
after
fall.
that, I can't read.
Let me see.
There's
What?
New Jersey, and then there's not really a whole lot after that.
Oh, yeah, I told you.
Yeah, but yeah, don't get in white vans or don't get in white buses, even if they stop for you and say that you're hopeless and you need a ride.
Okay, on to new topics. So
Talk about your guys' fun trip yesterday.
They can.
I already did.
Wait, I just went on like a 15-minute rant on that. I'm not repeating it. I've ranted about it all day to anyone I've hung out with.
no, but we already kind of briefly went over it earlier. The whole time we got screwed. Yeah, I know that.
They'll hear about it later.
Yeah, if we ever post the bloopers. But
We have to edit your fucking name drop.
yeah, we kind of had to like.
Don't even say we.
Okay, I decided to not scrap the last footage, but keep it as bloopers because I name dropped Jap. Um, but so Jap,
Ja-
what are some things you wish were still around?
Something which are still around.
Kids that
Don't
weren't
you dare
fucking
say
assholes.
Nagasaki either.
I don't know. I really wish a lot of the old cartoons I watched as a kid, were still around. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, Scooby Doo, instead of the newer crap. Like, for instance, the newer Teen Titans. I wish it would still be older Teen Titans. That was out.
Weren't they supposed to revamp the Teen Titans? But like after Teen Titans Go, they're supposed to make like the old like comic book Teen Titans. Is that still a thing that's happening?
I don't know. I also know that Cartoon Network is coming out with like another version of Thundercats. That.
Okay, the first one was decent. It's not good enough for a revamp.
Yeah, things good enough for a revamp and revamped by good people, or Courage the Cowardly Dog. Teen Titans, the good one, where
Okay, let's be serious. Teen Titans, not Teen Titans. Well, yeah, the Cowardly Dog, or whatever.
Courage.
Courage the Cowardly. Yeah, I knew that.
Oh yeah,
Anyways,
they're revamping that too, aren't they?
but the first one gave me nightmares as a kid. To be honest, I loved the show. It scared the crap out of me.
if it didn't scare the crap out of you, you probably jacked off to dead bodies.
Okay, I didn't see it, but
It says, well, I'll just.
But like seriously, if Courage the Cowardly Dog did not scare you, you're just going to end up in a mental institution like Hell's Gates. Oh, that made my joke.
what? I can't share this.
No.
What?
Because
This isn't what we're about. We're about humor and.
I'm about this. This is humorous to me.
No, yeah. But
Pornhub is now offering subtitles for its hearing impaired. Oh fuck! I clicked out of it.
What's in it?
Damn it. Okay. Well, never mind. I'm sorry, Cast. What? I'm sorry, people. I was trying to share.
audience
Audience. Thank you.
members, knights,
Okay, no, they're not knights. They can be
townfolk.
townfolk.
Anyways, okay. So I'm gonna start off with you, Thief. What's your favorite culture?
I don't fucking know. I
America.
mean, yeah, America. You know why? Because America, fuck yeah,
Okay, what if in the
freedom.
future we get something like Germany or something, and then they instantly hate you because
I mean, but Germany's kind of cool though, on the low. Let's be realistic here.
What do you mean? Like, if we were to get someone from Germany and they hate him for saying he likes America?
it's also because he's Thief. I mean,
That's true.
Because I'm like, that's like saying,
I'm not
Germany
blonde,
saying they like Germany
white,
and then
and
us hating
blue-eyed.
them
you
about
can't
it.
talk about the Nazis.
I didn't go that far. You said that. I very much hit around it. Hinted around it. Why the fuck do I always record so late? Look, this is what happens. We can never speak.
Here's the thing: it's only 1:15. We've been recording for almost 20 minutes.
Okay, let's be realistic
We
here.
would have had an hour if we didn't restart recording.
It needed to happen though.
Yeah, it did. The last recording was garbage. Not the garbage. It was kind of
Guilty pleasures.
yeah.
Just
What does that
Fucking
mean?
pipes.
Is
Basically,
that
it's something you like to do that you don't want to tell anybody else that you like to do.
then why the fuck would I say
why?
it now?
Yeah, why would I say it now? I don't want to talk about it.
Not really like it's not.
It doesn't have to be bad. Like if you're on a diet and you had like a candy bar yesterday.
One time, my sister
Can
wanted to
candy
start.
just be my guilty pleasure?
No,
Pleasure.
You can't just use my example, you piece of garbage.
but actually,
But
I'm
yours
going to
is
use part of your
example.
example. Not really. But a while ago, when I tried to get my sister to lose weight and she wouldn't stop eating ice cream, I spit in the ice cream containers right in front of her, and then closed them and put it back in the freezer.
When was that? Because I've had ice cream at your house a couple
It was
times.
a while ago.
Okay,
Well, I
just
still
checking.
lived in the big Texas.
Texas.
But yeah, I walked in the door one time and I saw her eating out of the same container. I was like, "You nasty." Nasty bitch.
Look, also saying is only
He washed it
only
out.
two things come from Texas, either animals or non-animals.
You mean steers or queers?
No, you said that. I said animals or not animals.
Hey, stop touching my wood.
But that's his wood.
My wood.
Touching my own wood. You can't tell me whose wood
Now,
not to touch.
just riddle me this: is how you touching your wood with your foot?
Now this is a moment where I wish we recorded all this with the camera. I mean, I could put the camera on, but it'd only catch me and the pool table.
Yes, you and the
It wouldn't catch me footing myself or anything.
No, it wouldn't.
That moment you realize Jap has a foot fetish.
All Jack
Okay, I have a funny story about foot fetishes.
So do I.
Okay, so when I was told as a kid by my older brother, who thought he was funny at the time,
Forgot about this.
he said that foot like a fetish was something that you hated. So I hate feet. So I went around saying that I had a foot fetish to everyone. I told it to my teachers even. I went around just telling everyone I had a foot fetish because I thought it was something I hated.
Hey, Miss Crab.
So when I had
a foot fetish.
I had a new friend over, and he put his feet on my pillow, and that started to annoy me because I don't like feet on my pillow. So I said, "Dude, stop! I have a foot fetish." So now thinking back, you probably thought that I wanted to like take his sock off and suck on his toes. In reality, no,
Just no.
no.
Okay, I have another story too. Because we did the job yesterday, that's gonna be loud. Because we did the job yesterday with Thief, or I did the job yesterday with Thief. I stayed the night at his house. I woke up this morning to his dog tonguing down my baby's small toe. I felt violated, and he did nothing to stop it.
I was watching YouTube. I couldn't be bothered.
And then pretty soon after that, he started licking his own toes. And then after that, he
Yeah.
started licking Thief's toes.
And then I stopped there when it started coming to me. I'm not like B loving the.
I got so annoyed.
Bro,
Hey.
put that rod down, okay?
Fuck you, dude. I can touch
We
that
should
rod
just
if I
title
want
the
to.
video "Sexual Innuendos."
No, it's not.
Okay, don't mention the
title.
title in the video.
Yeah, we can mention the title and the credits, the video, and the beginning and the end. Don't touch my face with your rod.
Dude, is that a golden rod?
Yeah, you know we're
Dude, I
part of
got
the
a
crowns.
golden rod.
What's that?
Okay, are we the crowns or the crow? The crew. Which are we? The crowns or the crew?
I mean, I guess we're the crowns, but we always sign everything the crew.
We're both. We're the crown.
We're
crew.
both for the time being until we decide otherwise.
Look, we're the crew of crowns.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh no, put the rod down, big sir.
This ain't prison.
The last person who did that to me ended up getting.
Okay, guys, you can't see what I just saw, but Jap just put his golden rod right next to B's mouth, and from my angle, it went by his cheek. But let me tell you, it looked like someone was getting deep throated by a nice rod.
You got it. I'm
I should
kidding.
have just stuck the rod in the mouth and just fucking stabbed you with it, deep throated you with it, whatever. So, what other topics did we have? 'Cause
Nostalgia. What brings you nostalgia? Anybody answer? I talked about guilty pleasures last time, so.
I think that proves my guilty
Pleasure.
Man,
I can't say pleasure.
you just did.
Okay. Shh. I can't say pleasure usually, normally, like.
You
Never mind.
just did it again.
No, I meant.
Guys, I think we
I don't really-
were covering way more than we usually do in one video.
Yeah, we covered a lot. I don't really have anything like nostalgic I can think about right now.
So not a certain smell or certain place brings you nostalgia.
Certain. Okay. One like you know when you first turn on the air conditioning in the car or the AC in the car, there's like that dust smell, like
Smells
earthy,
like ass.
that like earthy dust smell. You know what I mean?
I'm very curious as to where you're going with this information, honestly.
Like, have you ever turned on the AC
Yes, I understand.
and there's like that earthy
I fucking
dusty
understand. Just
smell?
continue.
Okay, I love that smell. And that's what my old house used to. My old house, my apartment building I lived with my mom and my brother in. That's what it smelled like all the time in there, and that's what it smells like every time you turn on the car. And that's such a familiar, like scent. Another thing is like an old kind of like diesel truck turning on. Because my dad had a truck like that. So it's like it's also another nostalgic
how old
thing.
are we talking? Like
60s, 70s,
like
80s, 90s.
1850?
I don't know.
One thing that brings me nostalgia is whenever I walk into my grandparents' house and go into my
Hookers.
old room and like see some of the things that I did in the room. Like, yeah, everybody leaves a little mark on the wall or something. If you guys understand what I'm talking about, like
Yeah.
a scratch or a dent or even
You probably
writing
had
your name.
you probably had a fucking glory hole in your wall.
Yeah, there's a couple rats in the wall.
That's way worse than last thing I was gonna say. There's probably that dog on the other side, but no,
Nah.
there were some
Turtle.
rats. No, don't,
Nah, but
don't you
like,
put my rabbit in there?
but it was all good. I kind of miss living with my grandparents because like I used to play little dice games with them
So that's
or
another thing is-
triominoes.
Like playing just card games in general always gives me that like nostalgia because like before my grandma passed, we used to always play like card games together, which she beat my ass at memory.
Old people win at every fucking card game.
Yeah.
No matter.
Here's what I want to know: you're supposed to let kids win
No.
so they feel better, but
No.
you're not supposed to let like the old people lose because they're old and don't have much time left to win.
I know,
My
but
grandma didn't
old
give a
people
shit.
just
She'd
wipe the
kick my
floor
ass.
with everybody. My grandma, when we play rummy, she is evil.
See,
Like
I don't
she may
get-
be like 4'11", but she is 4'11", pure evil when playing rummy.
See, I don't get how my grandma kicked my ass in memory. Cause like she was old.
Hey, old people have really good memories.
And I
My
was like,
grandpa was
I was
telling me
I
that.
got two words for you. Wooden spoon.
Oh yeah, getting my
Yeah.
ass with a wooden spoon
Not even wooden, dude.
or a plastic
No,
or a damn leather
metal.
belt.
Metal spoon.
Okay, that was only one time. It's because your teacher accidentally wrote you down
Yeah.
with a cut, and your mom threatened you with the metal spoon. Thief and I was actually beaten
I was beaten.
I
with
don't know if I'd
spoons.
say beaten.
Not beaten. We got our ass whooped because we deserved it.
Let's say properly punished because it's not abuse.
Disciplined. Don't say
Abuse,
punished. Disciplined.
It's a fucking consequence / punishment. Okay,
Teach the kids.
by being punished, you're being disciplined. Okay, like we're not. It's not like oh you cussed out the teacher. I'm gonna cut your hands off.
I do that.
No, it's not Hammurabi's code.
I don't understand what you just said.
Hammurabi's code is the first law ever to be written for society. Basically, what it means, well, one of the laws was if a boy were to raise his hands to his father, his hands were to be cut off and worn on a keychain.
Shit.
Dude, imagine just being the dad and having to really whack it one time out in the desert, and your son's hands are just on a random keychain. Would that be
Okay.
molestation?
Would it be both hands?
Both hands, just kind of like this.
Okay, see, I never.
No, I'm saying not
No,
not your fucking molestation shit. I was talking about when they cut both hands off.
Yes.
It said hands, so I assume it's plural.
That's
But
kind of a little cruel.
hey, it's the first. You gotta remember, that's the first like law, set of laws. So
I just squished my balls when I went to go lay down.
So if it's if
thank you
the
for
kid,
sharing.
it's if the kid hits his dad.
Raises.
Like
It's
What if the kid is some grown ass man?
then a grown ass man just got his hands cut off.
because you're supposed to not disrespect your parents, especially your mama. If you're a bitch to your mama should kill you.
Okay, but what if your dad is like abusive in those times? Does it still apply?
Then you just take the beating.
Okay, the beating like makes you handicapped.
The hands make you capped.
Because you ain't got handies.
Okay then.
Hey
I
guys,
don't know what I did to this thing. Oh, there it goes.
I'm making an airplane to fly into the towers. I should not have said that.
Guys, we've only been recording for 30 minutes.
I don't want to make this another 30-minute video.
Guys, I'm kind of tired, but we gotta finish the hour.
I'm running out of topics.
Dude.
I'm running out of energy.
We've ran through most of this.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you've ever seen?
Worst thing I've ever seen?
Today I walked in on my sister in her underwear. I puked. A lot.
No one wants that mental imagery.
Especially because we know your sister.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate you. Worst
I
thing.
once saw your sister with short sleeves.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
gross on its own.
I once saw my sister in booty shorts.
Oh.
What was that story about you? Like,
Okay,
it
hold
was
on.
like that girl with her booty hanging out. That you talked about earlier?
So I was hanging out with my friend today, and this person had like half her ass hanging out of her shorts. Like, most people say, pull your pants up. This bitch had her pants so far up. They weren't even pants. They were just kind of.
I wonder what type of wedgie she had.
It was like a loincloth at that point.
But, here's another one. The worst thing I saw one time, I was sleeping on the couch at my grandparents' house, and I woke up at 4 a.m. because I heard wrestling.
Please stop your stories.
Oh God.
And I went to go, wake up, and I opened my eyes and flipped over, and my grandma was shirtless, putting on a shirt, and I was like, no, I puked and went back to sleep. A lot of my stories end up with me puking because I see some nasty shit.
Honestly, I don't know what the. So was it
The
what
worst.
was it, the worst thing?
Oh, I saw a guy stuck between the back of his truck and the back end of a semi, like a sandwich, on the highway. He was dead, and I threw up.
Okay then. That was my titty.
I also saw Jack's titty.
Dude, you just fucking flashed everyone your titties. I don't
It's
even
not
got
they could see.
titties.
Only the FBI agent in the computer could see. You're a fucking faggot.
You're trash.
You both about to get fucked by my goldenrod.
That's a different goldenrod than before.
I got two.
Bro, it's
That's
just
a shovel. I got a pokey stick.
That's my goldenrod, dude.
That's not very golden.
Okay, it got in the black end, okay?
Jap, your wood fell.
That's the first time you've ever heard that. Hey, congratulations, your voice will deepen.
Not one.
You're right, it won't.
Okay, so, the worst thing I've ever seen? Honestly, I don't know.
This one.
I don't really want to share anything personal.
Actually, I don't know. Let's see. I guess this one time, I walked into B's house, and, I wasn't sure if he was wearing pants or not, because if I remember right, he was in boxers.
I was in my bed under the blanket.
Under the blanket, so you couldn't tell, and he was shirtless. So you had no idea. I was like, did I just walk in on this person, on this dude whacking it?
That happened shortly before you walked in.
Okay, I have something. I don't think this is the worst thing I've ever seen. But, so me and my brother shared a room for the longest time. And anyways, we shared a room for the longest time. I'd say about 13 or so years. And we shared a room for a while. And I remember one time, it was around before he moved out, so I was kind of old at that time, and so was he. He was laying on his bed in just his underwear and his shirt. And I went over to ask him for something, and I didn't realize it, but I looked down. His whole fucking dick was hanging out the side of his underwear. Earlier, Braden, you're talking... First name drop. Okay.
Should we just stop this now? So we just have to cut out the end and then put it together with the beginning of the other one or some shit?
No, just continue. I don't care.
Anyway, B, So you know earlier you talked about which side you put your dick in or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left or right?
Left or right? Which side?
That was like
Well, his
2
was in
days
his
ago.
fucking. Wait, what? His was in like his left side or something like that.
Well, that's
And it
what
was
it's
like
supposed to be.
his fucking underwear was so rolled down, his dick was hanging out the side.
Okay,
so I looked down and I was like, oh shit. So I looked back up. So me like doing that caused him to look down, and he just casually rolls his underwear back up to cover his dick, and then continues talking.
Wait. Why don't you roll them back down? Because rolling them up is exposing.
Okay, yeah, rolling them down. Whatever. But yeah.
No, imagine that. Just rolling it more up like like that, pretty boy.
It proceeds.
God, that was my brother. Stop.
Which one, Cass?
That was Cass. Yeah.
I got
Just
ask him about this
I
experience.
would kill you with your pinky toe.
Dude, what if I just destroyed your phone with my rod?
I would use it. I would use.
What is
thieves.
that like? Where there's like a sexual thing about like slapping girls with your
Mushroom
dick?
stamps. Mushroom
Why is
stamps.
that a thing?
Because it is hilarious.
That's
Just
gross. Golden showers.
yeah, R. Kelly was famous for those.
I thought it was a thing where you couldn't piss during sex, or it was like a. It
What?
was a neurological.
Neurological.
It was a brain thing. It's like how you can't bite your own finger off. You
I can
can't
bite my own
pee
finger
during
off.
sex. No, you can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I bite my finger off?
I'd probably did it.
Why?
You can't bite your finger off. It's impossible.
I can bite your finger off.
You could. Yeah. Your finger's just as easy to bite off as a carrot.
Takes as much force to bite off a carrot than it does.
Yeah, I know, but your brain won't allow you to cut your own. Or to bite your own finger off.
Then why does it allow you to shoot yourself?
Because
Maybe
an
because-
extension from yourself. Well, your jaw isn't.
You're not hurting your jaw, dumbass. You're hurting your thumb.
Yeah, I know, but you're using your jaw to do it.
Let me stab you with this can.
No, you won't.
Can I?
That's really you did.
Damn it.
I also have a rod in my hand.
And? Have a can.
I have a fucking rod.
You heard it here first, folks.
Okay.
Jep keeps his rod in his hands at all times.
Yeah, man.
You heard it here first, folks. B
So,
versus Jab. Official fight.
can
Fight.
versus rod.
Nope, hand versus hand. I get slapped shit out you.
Fuck that. You've been. It's no fun.
Does anyone remember Codename Kid Next Door?
That was a good show.
Of course it was.
Okay, what we were talking about earlier was
Golden showers?
yeah, the golden showers and the fucking mushroom stamp. Yeah. Okay, so the whole golden shower thing, like that's impossible. I thought that was impossible to do.
It's not impossible.
Where it's like
If you're not
pee
doing
during
anything
sex.
sexual, and you just decide to piss, just like you could piss while someone's giving you blowies.
It's like imagine if you fucking having like sex. And,
Has
like,
anyone
nobody-
here seen movie 43 with Chris Pratt?
Yes, I've also seen it with Hugh Jackman, where he has a ball sack on his chin. Chloe Grace.
Alright, no, we're referring to the Chris Pratt scene.
I don't remember.
Okay, Jap, you seen movie?
Nope.
Okay, so basically, this girl's into being shit on.
Oh
And
some guy just like drinks a bunch of
yeah,
cranberry.
and so and he drank. He ate a bunch of like stuff that's usually meant to give you the shit. And she's like, will you poop on me? He thought I was joking. Now, he took some pills. He was drinking cranberry juice. He's eating burritos, all that shit. And then to go straight and shit on her, and she's like, no, we have to have a little foreplay first. And he's like, come on, just let me shit on you. And then she got super offended, and she ran out of the fucking door. And he chased her, holding his ass cheeks together, because he was gonna shit himself.
Didn't he do that
and-
like the front of a car?
Let me finish. We're not there. And then she runs across the street, and he got hit by the car, and just all the shit comes out. And it's just all over the windshield. And all they do, they don't even turn the flute on. They just turn the windshield wipers on and just clean the little area. And then she comes back over. I don't remember what her name was. She's the lady from Scary Movie, if you've seen that. But
the white bitch.
yeah, and she comes over. She's like, "Ah, you did this for me," and I was just sitting there and all like, "This bitch happy? This nigga done diddly shit on a car for her?"
Yo, if someone went out of their way to shit on a car for me as a romantic gesture, I'd be pretty damn happy. Like, especially if it was a Prius.
It was
Have you
meant
guys
to. It was meant to be
talking
on
about
her
this
though.
gas or the weird fetishes about shit and golden showers and mushroom stamps. You guys seen the snail crushing? It's like a fetish where people put on boots and step on snails.
Can we just talk about how they
Yeah.
mentioned the Happy Tapioca in Scooby Doo?
Wasn't that where a
Happy
bunch of like
tapioca.
people? Wasn't that where two men get naked and start wrestling and pudding or some shit like that?
You get like tied up,
I can't.
fucked in the
I wanna
ass
see
in
that
like
thing.
pudding or something. I don't know. But Fred was like, "I'm gonna go wrestle with the guys. I guess they're gonna choose something called a Happy Tapioca. I guess I get like tied up or something." Or that's relative what it was. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Like 99% of this podcast has been me and Thief. Cause
Dude,
right,
there's more cards right here.
yeah, I know there's a lot of cards in there. Because Jap is just playing with himself. I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
I hope that caught it. To be honest.
I don't know if you guys heard that. Jeff just hit his knee. That's what happens when I do.
I hit both of them at the same time.
Dude, bring it down. That's what happens when you play with your rods for about 40 minutes.
What up? Oh, fuck.
Ah,
Wait, what?
definitely.
No, we still got like almost 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Now we gotta think of some. Okay, all this stuff's garbage.
I think I'm a little stuck.
We don't talk about that. Okay, let's see. What else we got?
Where's the cage? Yes.
I'm so glad you guys can hear this.
That one.
Well, for this episode, we usually had planned crazy theories, which was conspiracy theories.
Oh, yes, I got that. So, William Shakespeare, huh? Well, they don't think he wrote all his plays. We know the answer of if he did or didn't.
I don't care.
It's who the hell.
I just threw up in my mouth.
cares?
Swallowed it.
Okay. One thing that I do
Are you
have.
sure you want to lay on me a little bit throw?
Yes. One thing I do have a theory about is, what the fuck's up with the Simpsons? Like,
What happened to
Prediction.
them?
they're still around. Predicted the future and shit. Like
Maybe because they
9/11,
predicted it happened.
Ebola,
Like, you know, one of those things.
Trump becoming president.
Okay, so someone mentioned to me earlier that there's this time loop where if you were to go back in time to like, let's say if you have a time machine. Let's say if you were to go back in time to get rid of the fact that you have a time machine, right? It would send you back to the time where you have the time machine. To the present.
So
that's the
basically,
present.
if you have
So
a
it's a
time-
loop to where you cannot go into a world where you don't have the time machine. You can't go back in time to get rid of it. Because once you go back to your real world, you still have the time machine. And it just resets itself or whatever.
how I view it is, if you go back in time, say about 30 years, you live out those 30 years, you get to get, like, basically it's just a continuous loop. Say if you go back in time and then you die while time is still traveling forwards and you haven't gone back to the future, 1, 2, and 3, and you just die in that before you were born, then your lifespan just continuates. Say you're born like 2020, you live until like 2050. They somehow build time machines by then. You go back to 2000, like what's a good year to go back to where you're like 8 years old before? Anyways, you go back in time to 20 years before you're born. Live out those 20 years
like
plus
2000. No, that'd be like 50. So, like 1970.
yeah, about 1970. Go back to 1970 and live out
I don't know math, so
until
I'm already lost.
until you die,
Don't put your hand on me,
What?
it's gross.
and then until you die. and then
Crushing.
like it's just that because you lived enough to go back in time to live enough to be born.
So do you like just keep going back in time?
No, you stay in the same time zone. You live until 20. Say you live for 30
So
years.
it's like
so
you
it'd be
gotta live
2080.
2 lives.
Yeah, you live
Okay,
one
what happened
life.
to the old you? Do you have to kill him?
No, what it does is you were born in 2050. You live to 2080 to build the time machine because let's say you're 30 years old and you build a time machine. Good for you. Fucking jackass. And then you go back in time to the 70s. Then you live that time span out until you die. Say you die before you reach, the destination of which you built the time machine to go back in time with. You can't. There's no way to get back in time. So basically, it's just a continuous loop of you being born, reaching 30 years old, going back in time to 70s, living out, dying, you being born, 2020, going to 20.
So you just made yourself in another loop.
Yeah, it's just an infinite loop.
Okay, can we just talk real quick about this Instagram post I saw about there's gonna be some white girl in the future wearing Uggs, drinking Starbucks, and listening to Usher talking about I was born in the wrong era.
Okay, what era? 1940, whenever we were at war,
Right now is not a good time. Okay,
or 1776, whenever there's only 13 colonies
with slaves.
with slaves. Can't forget about them. They helped build the country,
That's the problem with being mixed. At one point, half your family could own the other half.
and you never knew about it.
Does that mean that your two sides of the family might be from the same, origin?
Maybe.
I know mine isn't.
But for maybe the last thing we could talk about is
Airplane food, am I right?
that's some really shitty stand-up comedy. Maybe we could pick something off the original list, which we may actually post the list on Instagram if you guys wouldn't mind checking that out. I would say link will be in the description, but I don't know how to do that.
Yo, can we be honest? I feel like we should wait for that till someone actually cares to look at it. And then,
I think we should wait until someone maybe asks for it.
And then we can be like, guys, look, this is where we started. And it's just this really shitty handwriting with extra shit crossed out.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we can hit on the future then.
Yeah, we already covered that.
The future?
Did we?
Okay, so if there is not actual hoverboards in the future that I get to live to see it, I think I'm gonna be upset.
There's hoverboards now.
No, those aren't
That's it.
hoverboards.
Yeah,
Those are
there's
handleless
not hoverboards.
segways.
No, not those hoverboards. There's some hoverboards.
Yeah, but those don't work like the ones in the movie.
Oh, you won't like.
I want Back to
Marty
the Future
McFly.
hoverboard.
Okay, I think the main thing of the future was not like
I thought,
future tech. I think it's just what you want from the future. And
I want our podcast to do successful.
yeah, same. Because I feel like we could be possibly funny. And by possibly, I mean we could be
Extremely.
extremely funny.
So, what is your passions then? What do you want to do? in the
Passions.
future?
Honestly, I just want to entertain people. Because I think I could be pretty good at that if I get to
What
know
about
you a
you,
little bit.
Lewis? What is your passion?
I want to finish this last 10 minutes before I pass out.
But here's the thing. I'm thinking about cutting the video short by 10 minutes. Just
Talking about ending it here.
no, I'm thinking about ending it in about a minute and 15 seconds. But
Talking about, you still have to hit an hour because our videos are over an hour and 7 or 8 minutes.
You're the one who fucking wanted to end it 10 minutes.
I honestly this video has kind of been excruciating because we're tired, or at least
I'm
Yeah.
not tired.
Well,
at least Steve and I.
We've done a lot more than we usually do.
You know when
for
we go back
recording
to my
this.
room, you guys are just gonna fucking.
Sit
Sit
on
there
our
on your
phones or playing a game trying to record
Yeah,
clips for this.
But
Yeah,
this,
we're gonna try to record stuff. So I don't think we're publishing tonight, right?
No, we're posting this tonight.
Posting this tonight.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be up for a couple more hours then.
well, you
Whatever.
said don't post it yesterday. Well, yesterday was yesterday.
And today is
now.
today.
Today is today.
The
Yesterday
past is
yesterday.
history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
Shut the fuck up.
That was from Kung Fu Panda 2. Okay, Kung Fu Panda 1, really.
I love Kung Fu Panda.
It was good.
You know, I just like Jack Black.
Jack Black's
Have you guys ever seen the
Dude.
movie Year One?
Yes.
That's fucking. It's hilarious.
I think we have to call it quits here soon, though. It's getting a little late for us.
Yeah, I honestly, like, I think we'll wrap it up here. One last thing though. Um,
90s, 2000s kids.
okay.
All right, now we already pressed.
No, actually, I was just gonna say this one last thing. Just to stir the pot a little bit, try and get something else, maybe for the next minute. What do you guys think of the new rappers? Like, Lil Pump.
But never mind.
Okay, so what about the XX extension? Something like that.
XXXTentacion.
Tentacion. Yeah, wasn't he some abuser or whatever?
Yeah, he beat his wife.
No, hold on, guys.
Pregnant girlfriend.
That
till she
was just
blinded out.
allegations. It was never proven.
No, he sock punched that bitch.
There's nothing to laugh at.
That's what I'm saying. Oops.
Shh, let me make the loudest noise possible.
What I'm saying is like
He deserved it.
He's now XX extinguished.
what I'm saying is that like why would people listen to him knowing that he was like
He was trying to change himself. He was trying to change himself for the better, Jap. You
Okay.
can't hate the
that's
man
some
for
shit that makes you
trying.
wanna punch
Okay.
people.
I'm gonna go throw this as the last thing we say, but
Are we gonna do a quick what's on your mind thing?
Oh, I hit my
Okay,
knee again.
quickly, what's on your mind? Go.
I hit my knee. It's pain.
Go.
It's going through my head.
Jap is an idiot.
And I say like pizza rolls.